most auto manufacturers nowadays, unfortunately, sell only automatic vehicles. Now, can't hate them for it because people really only buy automatic vehicles. There's a joke going around that the best anti-theft device in the United States is the manual transmission because most people nowadays don't know how to drive one, which is unfortunate. But thankfully, there are those few manufacturers out there, those unicorns that do still sell manufactured manual cars. Let's look at my top 5 cars that you can go out today and buy with a manual transmission. So the first car on my list is gonna be probably most famous one that you guys are gonna be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, is the all-new BMW G87 M2. It's a great car. I mean, the M2 is quite literally the modern version of the E46 M3. It's small, it's rear-wheel drive, it's got a manual option, and it's got an inline 6. Now, does it sound as good as the E46? No, because it's a vacuum cleaner twin-turbo inline 6 S58. Argue with me, I will die on that hill, but that engine sounds terrible. I don't care what exhaust you put on it, it is horrible. But that doesn't deter me from the fact that it's a great driving car. I mean, it handles so well. The manual transmission, the shifter is so good. It's so notchy. It's the throws are pretty short, and it's a great driving car. The only complaint I had with it was that the clutch bites a little too short or a little too far down. It's like when you start releasing the clutch, it bites pretty quick. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I like when they're a little bit maybe like middle ground, gives you a little bit more of, I feel like a little bit more feel. I don't like it when it's too notchy, but that's the only thing that I guess I could say the only downside. And of course, the fact that the engine sounds like a vacuum cleaner. But as of right now, you can walk in BMW and order yourself a brand new M2 with a manual, which is what I would recommend. Now, the second car on my list is another car that I actually don't know how much longer it's going to be. I think this might be the last year of it. Of course, I'm talking about the infamous Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing. This is like the cream of the crop. This is like the top pickle, right? This thing has got a 6.2 liter supercharged LT4 V8 underneath the hood, which makes like 650 horsepower. And guess what? You can pair it with a manual transmission, which is glorious. The fact that Cadillac still offers that is awesome. You can, of course, get it with the 8-speed, but where's the fun in that, right? If you want one, now is the time to go and buy one because, again, these are legendary cars that who knows how much longer they're actually going to be around. It's hard to beat. It really is hard to beat. Now, the third car on this is going to be actually a little bit more of a budget-friendly car, which is pretty cool that you can do this. It's actually one of the most popular cars that's currently being sold. It's actually the Hyundai Elantra N. You can actually walk into a Hyundai dealership and order yourself an Elantra N with a manual transmission. Props to Hyundai. It's got a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. It's a great car. I mean, I personally am not the biggest fan of the Elantra. I don't like the way it looks, especially the redesigned version. I think they ruined what was already not the best looking car, made it worse somehow. But the fact stands, you could get it with a manual. I won't argue against that. So if you're a Hyundai fan and you're looking for a newer one, go get yourself an Elantra N with a manual transmission. Now, the next car on this list is probably the one that is going to be around with a manual for the longest time because it just has to be. Of course, we're talking about the Porsche 911. Now, has Porsche scaled back the availability of manuals in the models? Absolutely. You can no longer get a Carrera 4 or 4 GTS or thing like that. I don't think you can get them with a manual, but you can get the Carrera T with a manual, which is base model, but not the base model. It's like one step above the Carrera and under the Carrera S. Now, is it going to be as fast as a PDK 911? No, but the whole point of it is not to be faster than a PDK 911. The whole point of it is to drive a car that has an awesome feeling transmission and it has a soul. I will always stand on a hill that I love Porsche manual transmissions. They're fantastic, and they definitely, most definitely know how to build a proper car. So for the last car on this list, you can walk into a Volkswagen dealership and order yourself a brand new Jetta GLI with a manual. Now, unfortunately, you can no longer buy a Golf R with a manual, but that's okay because Volkswagen's got you with the Jetta. Now, if you're looking for a 4-door sedan that kind of competes with the Elantra N line, and you're like, I don't like Hyundais like me, I want something German like me, then you can walk into Volkswagen and be like, I like this Jetta GLI. Go ahead and please sell me this car with a manual transmission, and they will gladly oblige you. They will show up with a manual transmission and a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, same motor that's in the Golf GTI. It's a great peppy engine. It's got a good amount of power. It's a great daily driver. And at the end of the day, you were driving a car with a manual. The fact that anybody can have the possibility to walk into a dealership and order one is awesome. Thank you for keeping them around. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.